In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating realm of women's unique medical and biological advantages that might just leave some men feeling a bit envious. Despite the common belief in men being physically stronger, there are intriguing aspects of women's biology that deserves our attention. Join me as we explore several remarkable advantages that women have over men. The notion of man flu, often dismissed as a light-hearted jest about men exaggerating cold symptoms, took a serious turn with the arrival of COVID-19. Suddenly, we found ourselves confronted with a stark reality. Sex differences play a crucial role in how individuals respond to infections. In 2020, amidst the pandemic, being male emerged as a significant risk factor for more severe COVID-19 symptoms, with men in England facing a staggering 60% higher likelihood of succumbing to the virus compared to women. This gender disparity extends beyond the pandemic, with men being nearly twice as prone to tuberculosis diagnosis and slightly more susceptible to fatal flu outcomes. The question arises, does your gender confer an advantage or disadvantage in the realm of immunity? And this is the answer. Yes, it does. The intriguing realm of immune sex differences unveils itself through various factors. In recent years, a noteworthy revelation emerged. The primary female sex hormone, estrogen, demonstrates a broad capacity to stimulate immune activities. Conversely, its male counterpart, testosterone, exerts a weakening influence. Yet, the complexity of immune response extends beyond this hormonal interplay, with additional forces shaping the intricate dynamics we are only beginning to understand. Sex is determined by DNA organizing to create 3 pairs of chromosomes. Women usually have 2 X chromosomes, and men typically have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. In females, to avoid duplicate X chromosome genes in each cell, 1 X chromosome is mostly torn off, either the X chromosome from the maternal side or that from the paternal side. This X chromosome inactivation process, occurring randomly in embryos, results in females having more mosaic or diverse tissues. Half of their cells use the X chromosome from the mother, while the rest use one from the father. This creates genetic diversity, especially for immune system genes located on the X chromosome. Sharon Moalen, a genetic researcher, notes that this diversity provides women with a broader range of individual genes for combating infections. Additionally, some immune system genes on the inactivated X chromosome, like toll-like receptor 7, TLR7, remain functional on both chromosomes. Consequently, most women have a double dose of TLR7, aiding in virus detection. However, this heightened immune response contributes to a higher susceptibility to autoimmune diseases such as multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, among others, where the body attacks its own cells. Moalen suggests that the mechanism preventing autoimmunity may work less effectively in female bodies, possibly due to the mosaic nature of the genetically different cells. This inefficiency in the fetus's training process for immune cells to recognize the body's own cells could contribute to the increased risk of autoimmune conditions. On the positive side, women's general tendencies towards autoimmunity may benefit them in fighting cancers. The immune system likely destroys many tumors before they become noticeable. Cells less trained to recognize the body's own cells are more likely to attack abnormal-looking cells such as tumor cells. Women are generally at lower risk of developing certain cancers compared to men, such as colon cancer, lung cancer, liver cancer, and bladder cancer. Delving into the intricacies of body fat dynamics, females under the influence of estrogen typically exhibit a body fat percentage ranging from 25 to 30%, with a penchant for storing adipose tissues in hip and thigh areas. Meanwhile, males steered by testosterone often maintain a body fat percentage of 15 to 20%, favoring accumulation in the abdominal region. Beyond having more fats than men, women need those fats, although within a healthy range. Women's bodies also have developed a smart fat layout. These fat cells form a mesh-like pattern, explaining why women often have cellulite. Cellulite is a common condition where the skin appears to have a dimple or lumpy texture, often resembling an orange peel. It occurs when fat deposits push through the connective tissues beneath the skin and create that characteristic dimple. Although it's worrisome to some women due to cosmesis, but the intention of the body forming cellulites is good. Surprisingly, this setup is not just just about looks. It actually makes carrying body fats healthier. The additional body fat in women serves various advantages, which include the extra fats provide insulation, helping to regulate body temperature more effectively. So yes, women are able to bear extreme temperatures compared to men. It also provides a protective layer for internal organs, often a cushion against potential impacts. Body fats serve as a reservoir for fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K, ensuring a more sustained supply. The body fats are essential for hormone regulation, particularly crucial for supporting a healthy pregnancy and reproductive system. These functions highlight the essential role that extra body fats play in promoting overall health and reproductive well-being in women. We know that during pregnancy, the woman carries the baby from when it is a zygote with just one cell to a fully formed baby that we see during delivery. However, during pregnancy, fetal cells can cross the placenta and enter into the mother's bloodstream, and these cells may then integrate themselves into various tissues and organs within the mother's body, where they can persist for many years after childbirth. This phenomenon is known as microchimerism. Microchimerism has been associated with potential health benefits. Some studies suggest that these fetal cells may contribute to immune system enhancement, as the fetal cells could play a role in bolstering the mother's immune system, providing additional defense against certain diseases. Another function is tissue repair. There are speculations that microchimeric cells may participate in tissue repair processes, aiding the body in healing and regeneration. It's also theorized that microchimerism may influence autoimmune responses, potentially reducing the risk or severity of autoimmune diseases. And some researchers also indicate that microchimeric cells might be involved in detecting and combating abnormal cell growth, potentially contributing to defense against certain cancers. While these potential benefits are intriguing, it is essential to note that microchimerism's full impact on health is still an active area of scientific investigations, and more research is needed to fully understand the mechanism and implications. I think this is a very good souvenir that babies need for their mothers after leaving the womb, and fathers don't get to benefit from that. Women typically have a lower center of gravity due to differences in pelvic anatomy. The female pelvis is wider and has a broader shape compared to the male pelvis, primarily to accommodate childbirth. This wider pelvic structure, along with differences in the distribution of body mass, contributes to a lower center of gravity in women. And this can offer several health benefits, which include enhanced stability, which contributes towards reducing the risk of falls and injury. It also promotes more efficient and controlled movement, aiding in activities such as walking, running, and maintenance of balance. The lower center of gravity places less stress on joints, potentially lowering the risk of joint-related issues and injuries. It also supports better posture, which can alleviate strain on the spine and contribute to overall musculoskeletal health. These advantages underscore the positive impact of a lower center of gravity in promoting stability, movement, efficiency, and joint health in women. We'll move to the next advantage, which is on an average, women tend to have slightly lower blood pressure than men. A Danish study done involving 352 normotensive for aged men and women between the ages of 20 to 79 years found that although blood pressure increased with aging in both men and women, men had higher 24-hour mean blood pressure by approximately 6 to 10 mm of mercury than did women until the age of 70 to 79 years, when the blood pressure is similar for both sexes. Women have an averagely lower blood pressure, which means that they are less susceptible to complications of hypertension, such as heart attack, heart diseases, stroke, and even heart-related deaths. Several factors contribute to these differences in blood pressure, which include estrogen, the predominant female sex hormone, is thought to have a vasodilatory effect, promoting the relaxation of blood vessels. Another is women generally have lower blood volume compared to men. Women's blood vessels may also exhibit greater compliance, allowing them to expand and contract more easily. This flexibility contributes to maintenance of lower blood pressure. It's important to note that individual variations exist, and blood pressure can be influenced by various factors such as genetics, lifestyle, and overall health. That's why regular monitoring and understanding of these factors are crucial for maintaining a proper cardiovascular health, irrespective of gender. Another advantage that women have over men is the possession of internal gonads, specifically the ovaries, and this offers several benefits compared to men's external gonads, that's the testes. The first benefit is that the ovaries are located within the abdominal cavity, providing inherent protection against external trauma, unlike the testes, which are external and vulnerable. The internal location of the ovaries also help to maintain a more stable and protected environment, and the internal organs are less susceptible to injuries and accidents that might affect external organs. This reduces susceptibility to injuries and contributes to reproductive and overall health. While external organs are accessible for physical examination, the internal placement of ovaries offer advantages in terms of detailed imaging and specific medical procedures such as pelvic examination, CT, ultrasound scan, and others that can aid in monitoring and maintaining reproductive health. This facilitates the early detection of potential issues such as ovarian cysts or tumors. The internal environment of the ovaries also allows for a more controlled and continuous maturation of eggs within the protective follicles. This contrasts with the external gonads in men, where sperm production is ongoing but requires a different set of conditions. It's important to note that both internal and external gonads play crucial roles in reproductive processes of men and women respectively, and each has its own set of advantages and challenges in supporting reproductive health and overall well-being. The second advantage which women have is all these factors that I mentioned earlier contribute towards women living longer than men. Though the age differences vary between different countries, but women live averagely 5 years longer than their male counterparts. So from immune strength to unique body composition, women's biology hold a fascinating array of advantages that contribute to their resilience, well-being, and even longer life. I am sure the women have enjoyed this. And men, don't worry, there will be a video for you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and also share it with as many people as possible. And if you're yet to subscribe and you enjoy the videos I make, I would love that you subscribe and click on the bell notification so you don't miss my videos. You can watch other similar videos in the channel. Thank you, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.